9mm Spear Gold Dot, 4-inch barrel Ruger Security 9. This ammunition was supplied by Fudd Martin, so thank you very much. And what we want to see is there a big difference between the 124 grain plus P that's rated at 1220 feet per second on Spear's website versus the 124 grain standard pressure rated at 1150 feet per second. We want to see if there really is a big difference there. I mean, there's a difference of 70 feet per second rated, and the bullets appear to be identical bullets. So will there be a big advantage with the plus P over the standard pressure? So we're going to find out. So we're going to go through the chronograph, see what kind of velocity and accuracy we're getting, and then as always we're going to go through the Juggernaut box, which contains a 1 3/4 inch pack of baloney covered by 4 layers of denim, followed by 1/4 inch medium density fiberboard and into water jugs to catch that projectile. And typically what we see after we go through the baloney pack is if we go through jug 1, we're looking at about 9 inches of penetration. Through jug 2, the back of it about 12 inches. The back of jug 3 about 15 inches if it were ballistic gel, and so on. So let's get started with the test and see if there's a huge difference between the standard pressure and the plus P 124 grain Gold Dots 9mm. Let's get started. Alright, first up is going to be the plus P version, rated at 1220 feet per second. We're 7 yards from the target, about 6 yards from the chronograph, and we'll see if we get close to that 1220 feet per second. 1206. No read. 1202. Wow, I actually got a feeding jam on this round. Not typical for these Gold Dots. Weird. 1196. No read. No read. 1177. 1183. 1147. 1180. Interesting. Another feed jam. 1168. 1204. So that's 10 rounds. A little bit below rate of velocity, and some of them are really dropping. So I wanted to do as close to 10 rounds as I can to really see if there's any errors like that, and there seem to be. I'll see how the standard pressure compares. Alright, standard pressure 124 grain Gold Dot. We'll see how this compares. No read. No read. 1090. 1099. No read. 1081. No read. No read. No read. No read. So, for whatever reason, the Gold Dot doesn't want to pick up the standard pressure, but wants to pick up the plus P's. However, what we're seeing is about, well, I can tell about a 70 feet per second drop in velocity. That's what the plus P looked like. It was about 30 feet per second drop in velocity. So there is a very significant difference. Now, as far as recoil, I really couldn't tell a difference. Now let's hit the Juggernaut box and see how they actually compare. Alright, first up is going to be the plus P version. I've had pretty good performance in the past. We'll see if it continues to keep that good performance. So here we go. Wow, I get hit with the lid from the first jug. That's weird. And what we're seeing is just pretty extensive damage. This is certainly a plus P performing round, what we're seeing with baloney damage. Well, let's see what we got in water jugs. There's baloney all over the ground here. The first jug did take on a good amount of damage. Jug 2, in fact, is drifting down a little bit. Here's a little plug of denim in jug 2. Looks like we went clean through 3, we impacted 4. No leaking on 4, and we got the bullet here, and it's pretty good expansion. So we got exactly what would be equivalent to 15 inches of ballistics gel penetration. So we're still continuing to keep on that very consistent trend with this round of good expansion, good damage, 15 inches. So now let's see how the standard pressure compares. All right, here we are with the standard pressure. Let's see if we can match those results of the plus P. Interesting, the first jug looks like it has more damage than the plus P version did. And what I'm looking at now is I'm looking at the plus P damage to the baloney pack versus the standard pressure, and it looks the same to me. Now let's see what we got in water jugs. Jug 1 has been split open larger than the plus P. That's really kind of strange. Jug 2 has a little bit less damage than the plus P version did. Impact on jug 3. I could see a hole in jug 4, and I could see the bullet in jug 4. So we have a little bit more penetration with the standard pressure. And what I'm seeing is what I was expecting to see with more penetration, just a little bit less expansion than the plus P. The plus P has a little bit sharper petals. If I had to take an estimate guess right now, I'd say plus P probably, 55 caliber. That's probably 52 or something like that. So what I'm seeing overall is not a big difference at all. Even though the standard pressure truly was standard pressure, we were getting very much standard pressure velocities, we still had really good performance. The plus P, what we got with that extra energy was a little bit larger expansion, but no more penetration. So there's nothing really significant to call here. They both seem to work really well. And again, I didn't really notice a big difference in felt recoil. But I think there was just a tiny bit more with the plus P. So as always, thanks for watching, and thanks to Flood Mountain for that ammunition donation. And as always, comment, share, and like, and thanks for watching.